having been hurricaned out in the first weekend. I'm getting a note from the truck that maybe I've got my weekends wrong. Are we third or fourth weekend?
Yes, it's the third weekend.
Yeah, we're in the third weekend here. I was just somebody from the truck out back was talking to me and suggested it might have been three, but this is the third weekend. We'll be moving toward the championship weekend after that, and frankly, none of the games count. Once we get to that tournament, it's a round-robin tournament. Everyone's got a chance to take home the prize. As we sit today, the Central Florida Lady Bears sitting on top of the Division 8-0. They played the Lady Warriors from South Carolina earlier. I believe they got the win there, so they're likely at 9-0. In second place, today's contestants, the South Florida Lucky Pucks, they're sitting at 5-2-1 in second place. The South Carolina Lady Warriors in third place at 2-5-1. And your Queen City Royals looking to climb out of the basement and get their first win here this weekend, sitting at 0-8. Bears are the dominant team with a goals for of 60, goals against of 4 with a plus 56 goals differential. The Pucks sitting in second with a 37 goals for, 16 goals against differential, plus 21. The Warriors with an 18 goals for, a 27 goals against, gives them a -9. And we're about to get underway here as Eberling will take the opening faceoff. She is out there along with Miller and LaForce. Faceoff is won by the Puck, circled back. But here's a stare by Eberling right off the back. It's a shot, knocked off the pads, goes into the corner. Now circling back around. Warrior player goes down, comes up along the boards. Getting to there is Miller. Miller sucked it back in. Picked up there by the Pucks. The Pucks are looking to bring it up the far side, try to bounce it off the point, and boards and do not. Good job there on the point by number, going to have to get a number there. Looks like 97 maybe? No, 17. Going to throw me a curveball on that. That's Andreen. Nice play by Andreen. That puck's going to come out of there. This could be dangerous. Going to have to hurry back. Hill chasing after it. Puck goes to the side. She might get a shot off. Tries to center Pride. Looks to wrap it around in front. Nobody there. And it's going to be picked up. And now bringing it up the ice is going to be Miller. Gabby Miller now looking to get in the zone and does. Tries to get through two people, ships it on. Kicked aside by the goaltender. Miller still behind the net, throws it out in front. Oh, nobody there. Golden opportunity. Nice pickoff there by, look like King. Good job here. Royals looking strong in the opening moments of this game, putting pressure on. Puck now comes out. Good break. Oh, picked off again, but unfortunately King goes down. Takes down a puck with her. Back into the corner, still fighting for it. Eberling is there, finally comes out. Going to be controlled. Oh, a dangerous chip off there by Bernius. Comes back around the outside, looking for the center try right in front. Can't get a handle on it. Broken up nicely, and now it's going to be brought out of the zone. Fighting for it there. That's going to be, looks like Tripp. Tripp looks to bring it up. She gets her pocket pick. Furr is off the boards. Furr has missed the last two weekends with illness, so almost a new addition to the lineup, her first weekend of SGHL play. King fires it over to Furr, gets it on first stick. Furr with a shot. Nice job by Furr coming in, puts it into the glove side. And with 13:09 underway here in the first period, Goose Eggs on the board as your Queen City Royals looking promising here. Furr to take the face-off. She's out there with Tripp and Emery King. This is the 50-50 club as all three players, 55, 51, and 59, goes into the corner there, fighting for it. Center try comes out, goes to a puck stick. Going to have to hurry for it is Bernius. Bernius turns it around, ties him up. Manages to stay on side, but it looks like we are going to get back there in time to clean it up, bring it up along the side. Nice feed ahead, tries to get it to Furr. Furr was a little ahead of it. That play is going to come back in offside. And with 12:42 left to play, still no score. Southern Girls Hockey League action. Your Queen City Royals so far holding the play here. Eberling back now to take the face-off. Karachi goes to the far wing. We've got looks like number 93, Addie Cook. So we've got three sets of wings, two centers that Coach Alexis is playing. Here's Eberling now bringing it in. Eberling throws it to the outside, comes back now, still fighting for it, tries to keep it in. Eberling does, good job, picked up by Cook. Cook chases it in, throws it off the boards now, comes to the outside. Oh, a nice job, but not quite good enough. Hall did not get the Hall pass on the offsides as that puck was just across the blue line. 12:17 left to play, 0-0. We've got a line out there now of Eberling along with Cook and Karachi. Puck comes to the outside, picked up by the Pucks. They'll look to bring it into the zone. They do. Carried in. Hill is going to come back and pick it up. Hill circles back behind the net. Hill looks to bring it up the far side. Nobody there on the wing. Wing a little bit too deep there. Clean up their own mess now. Oh, my goodness. Interference 6 days a week and twice on Sundays there. No call on the play as the puck comes around the outside now. Flipped up by the Lady Pucks. They'll get it out of the zone. Eberling is there. Coming back to help out is Karachi. Karachi now circles back. Oh, puts it right on a puck stick. Dangerous. Goes back behind. Karachi goes down. Back around the outside. Chipped out nicely. No, going to be kept in. Oh, good smart play there by Eberling to get out of the zone. Going to roll all the way down, be short of an icing, and the Pucks will look to bring it out. Miller puts on the pressure, comes out to the outside, met there by Bernius, comes back through Bernius, looking to hurry in as the Pucks. Pucks might have a chance here, looks to get to the outside, looking for the back end. Oh, nice centering try, nobody going with her. Comes back into the far corner, looking for the centering try now, comes back to the outside, just outside the 10-minute mark here, still no score. Puck in the neutral zone, controlled by the Pucks. Pucks look to bring it in, comes back around the outside, turned around by LaForce. Can't control it, but it comes to the outside and the puck. So we've seen a little bit of maybe of a turn of momentum here, but now here they come again. Bringing it up the ice now is going to be Andreen. Comes back around now there to get it. Kicked out about. Goes right on the stick of Fur. Here's a chance for Fur. Fur looks to move around. Fur gets taken down. No call on the play. Probably a good no call there, as it looks like Fur skated into her as much as anything. Good defensive play there by the Pucks as they're battling for it in the corner, looking to circle it back, and now the Pucks will bring it out of the zone and through the neutral zone. Fed up ahead, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Turn to the outside by, a nifty little pick check by Andreen. Fur picks it up, and here's going to be a 2-on-2. Here comes Fur. Fur goes to the outside, looking for the centering pass. Oh, and a good try there. Goes off the skate, but a nice rush. Turning it around there, the conversion play, and it circles back, and now Andreen feeds it up ahead. Comes back around. Royals again looking strong here with just under 10 minutes, 9:44 left to play. Still fighting for it. Finally dumped in by the Pucks, but it's not going to stay as it gets up to the stick now of King. Here comes King. King comes in. King with a shot. Pad save. Rebound comes out. Nobody there. Comes back to the point. Andreen can't handle it. Puck still sitting on the blue line. And now finally here come the Pucks up the end. Oh, a nice play there by King as she goes down. Whistle on the play. Looks like it's going to be a penalty. Offside. Oh, correction. Offsides. Thank you, sir. So offsides on the play. I was going to have to say unkind things about the referee if that had been a penalty, but I'm fine with the offsides. 9:20 left to play here. Puck comes to the outside. Pucks control it, get into the zone, but it gets picked off there by Eberling. Eberling moves it up, comes back around. Now it's going to come all the way back to Hall. Hall looks to circle behind her own net, looks to bring it up the far side, gets ambushed, comes to the outside though, and that's going to be offsides as the Pucks not doing a great job. Pucks defense being very generous in staying back in the neutral zone, not really defending that blue line. Face-off now is going to be taken by Eberling. She's out there again with she's out there now with Cook and Karacha. Comes back to the outside, picked off there, still fighting for it. Shot on net, goes just to the outside. Still fired around. Goaltender in net is Lola Terafai. Actually, Terafai, correction, thank you. Pretty excited that I'm at the 8-minute and 40-second mark, and for the first time I'm mentioning the name of the goaltender of the Royals. That's a good sign. Here's a chance now. Cook will have to get after it. Pucks look to circle back in their own zone, look to break it up, pressured there. Now looks to bring it into the zone and does. Oh, she's got some nifty moves. Here's a shot. Oh, but sends it up high. Good save there. Puck just got a little bit high, but that was a dangerous moment there as now Eberling will bring it up. Eberling gets caught up in the skates. A lot of people in the way. Finally fed up ahead by Andreen. Eberling still with it down the near side. Pucks try to chip it out. Good job by Eberling to stay on top of the puck as the Pucks now try to bring it on the outside. Picked off there by Bernius. Bernius throws it back in. Eberling back into the corner. 7:54 to play in this scoreless first period. Now it's controlled by Andreen. Andreen can't get a handle on it. This could be a dangerous, going to be a breakaway for the Pucks. Here come the Pucks into the breakaway. Here's a shot. And they score. Doesn't take much, folks. Just a little bit of a miscue in the neutral zone. Open the door for the breakaway for the Pucks. Nifty move coming in. Good, solid shot. And with 7:40 left to play here, your Queen City Royals find themselves down by a score of 1-0 as the Pucks put the biscuit in the basket. Kate Furr now at center. She's centering Miller along with LaForce. So interesting dynamic when you have 3 sets of wings and 2 centers to see how the chemistry develops between what are essentially 5 different line combinations. Puck comes across now to Miller. Miller chases it after it into the corner. Pucks look to fire it up the boards. Looks like going to be protected there and kept in by Hall. Nice job by Hall. Furr gets it across to the middle. Shot broken up nicely. Still fighting for it. And now the puck is going to come out of the zone. 2 players missing this weekend for the Royals are Kate Steckley. Here's a shot now. Save and a beauty. Lola Terrify brings it right into the breadbasket with a nice nifty save. And the faceoff is going to be just off the stick side on the far side of goaltender Lola Terrifay. Again, Kate Steckley and Eva Boyette both missing this weekend. 2 strong players for the Royals. Puck goes into the corner here. Now fighting for it to bring it up is going to be the Royals. Turning back around on it is Tripp. She loses a handle on it. Hall comes back to help. Hall fires it along the sides. King is there, but the puck doesn't quite make it. Centering try comes right out at front. Circling back to help. Pucks are there. Looks like the Pucks are putting some good pressure in the zone here. Hall fights for it. Nice job by Hall to deflect it safely behind. Fired up along the boards there. Looks like that was, bear with me here, Eberling, thought so. And now here they break it out. Here's Eberling. Eberling gets turned around. Hall's got to fight for it again. Puck's looking for the center try, looking for the wraparound. Oh, right in front on the doorstep. Scary moments, and I mean haunted mansion scary moments there as the puck is sitting right in the blue paint. But the Pucks can't get a stick on it. Now fighting it across in the border here. Another try right in front. Deflection try, rebound. Shot wide again. Oh, my goodness. And Terrifay wisely covers up what was an unfolding disaster deep in the zone there. Couple scary moments there, and now with 6:05 left to play in this 1-0 hockey game, we'll have Karachi out there along with Furr, and it looks like Andreen. So if Andreen comes back around the outside now, Andreen on defense, it's Cook on the other wing. Cook controls it. No, good patience by Cook. Nice job by Cook to hold the patience. That's a great job by Cook, actually, to both. Oh, man, a generous icing there by the referee. Thought that was a good job by Cook to show the patience, and you do have to skate for those. So nice play by Cook, not rewarded by Baker, who clearly likes icing, as the faceoff will come back deep into the zone. Furr to take the face-off and wins it cleanly. Gets it over to her line mate on the far side board, but the puck comes out and out of the zone. Puck seemed to be having some difficulty controlling and defending the blue line. Puck comes on the outside, a whiffs on it. Going to have to hurry back is Andreen. Andreen fires it up off the boards. Furr is there, but doesn't come back. Now comes up along the boards. Good job by Karacha to get into it. Still fighting for it. Puck is still loose. Chipped ahead by the Pucks. Now comes to the near side. Cook needed to get back a little bit harder for that. That was her puck to get. Fighting for it. Oh, player goes down. Penalty on the play. Absolutely. Lucky Pucks are guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors there in the zone. That'll be a 2-minute penalty, and your Queen Royals on the interference call on the power play. Faceoff will come all the way down into the Lucky Pucks zone. Just over 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to play in this 1-0 hockey game. We've got Eberling to take the faceoff. She is out there with Miller, along with LaForce. Back on defense, we've got Hall, and it looks like Andreen. Face-off is won by the Pucks, brought around behind their own. Pressure put on by Miller. Get some backup there. Now finally the Pucks bring it up the ice. Dangerous skater here in 64. Gets her pocket pick, though, and a nice job to chip it out of there. Royals are going to want to get after this. Good job by Miller. Great awareness by Miller. Icing is called, again, somewhat generously, but great awareness by Miller, understanding that we're in a power play situation, putting on the full jets, full speed the whole way to try to put the pressure on. But nevertheless, with 4:52 left to play, 1:10 in the power play, your Royals trailing by a score of 1-0. Faceoff is going to be off the glove side of Tarafae. Comes back to the outside, chipped up along the boards. This is going to be another... Oh my God, folks, I got to tell you, that puck stopped a good, solid 6 inches short of the blue line, and the facing was called anyway, or the icing was called anyway. So, very unusual call. Wow. Very surprising. There was a good, all the way from here, I could see the white space between the goal line and the puck, so certainly should not have been icing. All right, looking to break it out now. Puck's control. Puck's look front. Throw it across the front. Steered aside by Tarafae. Comes to the outside. Centering try now. Chipped up ahead there. Fur is there. Fur fighting for correction. Take that back. That's Tripp. Comes back around the outside. Chipped back around. Good job there. Getting after it is going to be Bernius. Bernius looks to move it up. Tripp flipped out finally to number comes out here. Fur is after it, but it's going to come back into the zone. That's going to come all the way around behind. 4:11 left to play as Hall looks to bring it up the far side. Hall fires it up ahead. Nice pass. 23 seconds left in the power play. Here they come. Here comes. This is going to be a good chance. Takes a shot. Flips it to the outside. Comes back for their own replay. Looks for the wraparound. Looking for the centering try. Gets it out in front. Comes to. Here's a shot. Save. Rebound. Loose in front. Oh, my goodness, what a great opportunity. Just chipped it just wide, but good pressure. And the penalty is going to expire here as we're at even strength, but the Royals still putting the pressure on. 3:40 left to play in the first period. Royals holding court in front of the puck's net as the puck's fired all the way down. No doubt about that icing. And with 3:27 left to play, your Royals very much in this contest. Score of 1-0. Good, strong power play by the Royals. Faceoff is going to be just off the glove side of the Lucky Pucks goaltender. It'll be taken by Eberling. She is out there along with Cook and Karachi. Won by the Pucks, brings it back, fighting for it along the board. It's going to come out there, nicely kept in there by Andreen. Good job by Andreen to fire it over into the corner. Pucks get there first, though, and the Pucks will have a chance to break it out. Going to have to hurry here. Gets around Bernius. This could be a chance. Takes the shot, stick to side, save. Nice save there by Terrified. Hold it in, kept in by the Pucks, though. Chipped up ahead. Oh, Cook turned the wrong way, or could have been a good opportunity there. And as we get to the 3-minute mark, Pucks look to bring it up the zone. Eberling puts pressure on. Nice forecheck by Eberling, put the pressure on. Great job by Eberling to break it up. Oh, beautiful job there. Going to have to get up. The Pucks are able to keep it in. Still fighting for it now. And now it comes back around. Pucks look like they're doing a little bit of a better job now, controlling that controlling that blue line. Cook comes back for it. Cook gets after it, has to fight for it. She runs into trouble. That's going to get out of the zone, though. Now looking to feed it back off the boards. The Pucks will regroup with 2:26 left to play and look to bring it in. Here come the Pucks now into the zone. Going to be pressured by Caracho. Here's a shot and she scores! Oh my goodness. Gotta give credit where credit was due. The puck player moving across the board, moving across the front of the net, saw that top shelf wide open, ordered the finest brand available, and put the puck up into the corner. And with 2:18 left to play, we find your Royals now down by a score of 2-0. Fur out there along with Miller and looks to be LaForce. So after it is Miller. Miller chucks it behind the net. Chasing after it is LaForce. Puck comes around to the outside now. Miller's back after it again. Miller does a good job controlling it. Pucks look to bring it out. They're going to skate it. Good patience there by the Pucks. Gets 2-by-2 Royals. Going to have to hurry here as they move into the zone. Ooh, played almost offsides. Looked for the shot to the outside. Stick save by Terrifly. Tries to steer side. Loose in front. Here's a chance. Another chance. And Terrifly still loose in front. Looks like the puck has gone in. So things have unraveled here a little bit in the last 2 minutes. Looks like Terrify had her hand on top of it, but then lost sight of it. So still just a 3-goal game. Just going to need to make sure that we see the Royals here get together. All right, 1:43 left to play, 3-0. Royals in a hole here in the first period after a strong start. Eberling on the faceoff wins it, gets it over to Tripp, but it comes back to a stick there. Nice pocket pick by Hall. Comes into the border, fighting for it there is Tripp. Comes back to the outside, here's Eberling. Eberling's had a strong game so far. Comes back to the outside, gets out of the zone. Coming back after it is Tripp. Tripp fires it ahead and does. Tripp tries to get there first. Oh, almost a chance. Here's stepping in. Oh, my goodness, that could have been a good opportunity. And finally chipped aside here and pulled back. So the Royals skating evenly here, just getting the wrong end of the goal so far. Here's another chance, walks right in. Oh, pad save and a beauty there by Terrifly to steer it aside. Another dangerous moment there with the Royals. So all of a sudden, Royals just seem to be coming unglued a little bit here as we've got just under a minute left to play. 1 minute to play. Puck goes into the corner, still fighting for it. Looking to bring it up, gets it to Eberling and does. Nice job by Eberling. Get it over to King. 45 seconds. Royals plenty of time here. Now after it is going to be Miller. Miller chases it into the, correction, that's Tripp. Tripp fights for it. Going to come back here now. Fighting for it, looking for it is King. King throws it, lands on a Royal stick. Going to come all the way down. Hall will, puck is going to get past him, going to go all the way to Hall. Hall will get there. She'll look to bring it around the boards. Gets mugged a little bit. Looks to bring it to the outside. Oh, and it gets stolen. Takes a hit, goes down. Incidental contact. Good no call in my opinion as the Royals look to bring it up the near side now. Try again. Chip it off the boards, but they get their pocket picked. So 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Probably best to just eat it and play it safe here as the Royals will look to get out of this period with a 3-goal deficit as the buzzer sounds. So good start by your Royals, coming out strong early in the game. Don't have the shots on goal, but I would imagine that actually that your Royals probably have the advantage slightly on the shots on goal. A couple breakdowns in the neutral zone, one in the defensive zone, and they're just really a beautiful shot. Hard to fault anybody on that last goal there. Just a good selection by the Pucks player to choose that top shelf. So, as we watch the Royals play, you're seeing an interesting dynamic here. You've got a group of girls, many of which get to play multiple times a night, which is huge, multiple times a week, practice multiple times a week, which is a huge advantage compared to some of the teams we've seen in the SGHL in previous seasons. The downside is on the Royals franchise, you've got a large contingent of out-of-market girls that are playing from Georgia and the Carolinas and other areas, 5 as a matter of fact. So essentially an entire line on the ice, offense and defense, not able to make it to regular practices. Throw into the mix the fact that you've got 2 Royals lady teams practicing together, and it's just difficult despite the practice ice to get that chemistry. Very hard in the game of hockey to show up on a weekend, not being used to playing together, having combinations, and then of course this weekend 2 very strong players missing from the Royals roster in the form of Kate Steckley and Eva Boyette. We can expect this weekend with Eva's absence that the penalty minutes will be greatly reduced. However, we can also expect that perhaps the goals will be reduced as well, as Eva, a very aggressive player who really makes things happen in the offensive zone. So 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Your Royals now in white, moving from left to right. Your the Pucks rather in blue, moving from right to left. We've got a score of 3-0 as the second period gets underway. Southern Girls Hockey League weekend here in Jacksonville, just outside Jacksonville, at the Community First Igloo. Early pressure by the Royals. Centering try, nice save there by Terrifly, still in the net. Comes back around the outside. So, of course, on the bench, we've got the backup goaltender, Ellie Fleming. So always interesting to see. Always interesting when you have two goalies, whether you rotate by games or whether you rotate by periods. Looks like Coach Alexis going with the rotate by game strategy. Kind of what I'm in favor of. Comes back to Fur now. Fur, nifty little move to bring it out of the zone. Fur looks to skate through, getting kind of mugged there, managed to pull it out. So good job by Fur to get it at least out to the neutral zone. Puck comes now. Here come the Royals looking to bring it around. Or correction, the Pucks. Pucks bring it up. Fur a little bit lazy there on that swat. Takes a shot to the outside. Goes high off the boards. Circling back around to get it is Andreen. She feeds it up to Fur. Fur bounces it off the board. She should get there herself. She's got some help. Going to have to hurry, though. Still fighting for it. Fur still there. Gets skated off the puck. And, still fighting for it. Maybe a little bit more aggressive. Could have held on to that, but finally lose it. Here's a shot thrown in right onto a lucky. There's a backhand. A nifty little backhand. It looked like it was going to find the far corner there. Good pressure by your Royals. So a nifty backhand shot looked to sneak into that far side post. Just went a little bit wide, or maybe the goaltender got a piece on it, but good pressure there as both teams will get fresh legs. We're going to have Eberling out there now along with LaForce and Miller. Again, your Royals playing two centers, three sets of wings, so essentially 5 line combinations up front and only 3 defenders on the bench. So we'll want to keep an eye on that. 3 defenders in the form of Hall, Andreen, and Bernius. And as a game like this goes on, you'll want to see if your 3-person defensive team gets a little bit fatigued and how that may lay into the play here. Greg, thoughts so far on the game?
We're moving a little slow, but we're getting good pressure, and we just need some of those shots to go.
Absolutely. And by the way, many thanks to Greg Heller, who in my absence has filled in filming the games, and in my technical difficulties today is handling the filling. True friend to the Queen City Royals program and helping to make this live stream available to folks at home and folks who can't be at the game. So many thanks, Greg. All right. There was some action while I was talking. You saw it. It was a shot. Going to land in a face-off. Nothing too exciting. Eberling still out there along with LaForce and Miller. Looks like Coach Alexis has dialed up some good line combinations here today. Puck comes to the outside now, fighting for it. Won by the Royals, but they chip it back into the zone. Hard chop along the boards, controlled there by the Pucks. Puck's chipping ahead. Hall is going to get there in time. She's got some pressure on her. She's going to look back to circle behind the net, uses the net, fires it along the boards, gets it there. Pucks are there, 2 pucks. Good job by the Pucks to keep it in. This is going to come back. Dangerous. Shot steered aside by Terrifay. Good job. Another centering try broken up there nicely. This time it looked like by Bernius. Bernius took a shot there. Bernius is stung. Definitely saw that. Looks like the puck came up. Bernius goes down, a little discombobulated. Nice pad save there by Terrifly to steer it aside. Puck comes around the outside, looking for the centering try again. Tries to chip it in front. Good job by the Royals. Got to say, Royals in very good position in the defensive zone. And now here comes Eberling. Eberling looks to bring it up. Can't quite get it through. Royals got to be willing to chip that puck in. It's very difficult to skate through 2 or 3 people. Probably better to just chip the puck in, get a little dump and chase going here. Based on the hustle I'm seeing out of the Royals, I think a dump and chase might be a good strategy for them. Centering try comes out now and is connected. Going to land back on a stick, tries to get a shot, steers harmlessly to the near side wide. Puck comes along the boards to King. King looks to break it out. King gets tied up. She gets it over to LaForce. LaForce gets it back to King. Here comes King. King with a nifty move. King in on net. Backhand. Nice move by King, and a nice solid backhand goes just wide. Picked off, though, this time now by Tripp. Tripp brings it in. Tripp with a shot. Oh, and a glove save and a beauty by the Lucky Pucks goaltender. Nothing lucky about that. She had her eyes on that beautiful glove save as the Lucky Pucks goaltender snags it out of the air. And with 11:24 left to play, second period of this 3-0 hockey game, we've got Furr out there along with Tripp and King, three players that moved in from another franchise together, so are used to playing together. Puck comes back over now to Tripp. Tripp looking for get a centering try. She's chased by a Lucky Puck into the corner. Lucky Pucks have numbers on the far side, and they'll control breaking out. Coming on the back check now, gets around. Oh, a nifty move there. Going to be dangerous. Here's a shot. Oh, and a beautiful save by Terrafly. Nice save there nice move there by the Lucky Puck, but a great save by Terrafay. And now the puck comes to the outside, chipped up along as they'll look to break it in again. Good back check there, brought into the outside. Should be controlled pretty comfortably. Comes back out. No, the Lucky Pucks control it. And finally, the Force manages to get it out, and they chip it out of the zone. And the Pucks will control, regroup, circle into their own zone, try to break it out. Good pass there. Can't get a handle on it. Goes to the outside. Oh, gave her a lot of room. And they score. Little bit of a head scratcher there, folks. Gave up a lot of real estate to the Lucky Puck forward there. Would have liked to see your Royals be a little bit more aggressive in closing the gap. Lucky Puck gets a good, solid slap shot off from just inside the blue line, and it gets by Terrafay. And now we're down by a score of 4-0 in the second period with 10:26 left to play. Eberling out there along with Karachi and Cook. Puck comes to the outside, going to come back to Bernius. Bernius is there, chips it up ahead. Flipped up ahead again there. Nice job by Cook to feed it ahead. Pucks will control, though. So I'm noticing all of a sudden it looks like we've taken our foot off the gas, right? I don't know if it's maybe it's fatigue or maybe it's just being down by 4 goals. But a level of aggressiveness that we had seen early on seems to not be there so far. And that's given the momentum to the Lucky Pucks with 9:51 left to play in the second period. Now looking to bring it up. Here come the Royals. Good pass up there. Can't quite handle it as Karachi. Karachi gets it back. Now the Pucks control it. Still fighting for it. And now here come the Pucks. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Steered to the outside. Nobody really looking there. Not a very good pass. Fortunately, comes to the outside. Hall is there and fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Very clean game so far. Only one penalty on the interference. Here's a shot right on Terrafly. Handles it easily. Can't quite chip it out. So all of a sudden, now the Royals look to feed it out. So now what we're seeing right here is a shift of Mr. Momentum. Mr. Momentum has clearly reported to the Lucky Pucks bench, and that's where hockey games are decided. Royals all of a sudden looking a little bit back on their heels, not showing that same aggressiveness, and the Pucks are capitalizing. Nice job by Eberling there to block it. A little bit too much for her to take advantage of to make a break. Comes back, gets around Cook, comes into the zone. Tries to flip it out and does. They'll flip it up ahead along the boards. The Pucks are there, though. Pucks defense doing a good job in terms of backing up their forwards and controlling breakouts. Puck comes to the outside. Nice feed up there to DeMeyer. DeMeyer looks to circle in. She looks to go backhand. Backhand shot. Goes up the near side, looking for the centering try. Little scrum going on in front of the net as Eberling is cleaning house. Still looking for the center try. Good job by the Royals to tie everybody up front. Saved. I don't think Terrafly saw it, but a nice save. Comes to the outside now. Comes to the point, and here's a chance by Cook. Cook gets in. Cook's going to have to get around. Takes a shot. Tries to get it. Puts it right into the pad there. Comes to the outside. Comes out to the boards. Looks back. Ooh. Dangerous play for yes, and it looks like we're going to have an offsides. Dangerous play for the Royals. They may have had more than a quorum there on the ice for a second. Got away with one there. And so with 7:58 left to play, trailing by 4, it's going to be Furr out there with LaForce and Miller. Here come the Royals. Face off won by the Pucks. Pucks bring it into the zone, look to skate around, trying to does get a shot, high shot, and a nice save by Terrify. Terrify looking strong in net, has had some good saves. One of the goals was basically a scrum in front of the net. 50-50 on that one if you want to look to the goaltender or the defenseman or the center, whose job it is to clean up the doorstep. Beautiful shot, just a well-timed, well-executed shot by the Pucks. But despite the 4-0 score, good goaltending coming out of the net by Lola Terrifay. Here's a shot, goes just wide. Fighting after it in the corner is Hall. Hall gets it up ahead now, moves it to LaForce. LaForce gets her pocket pick, chips back around, still fighting for it. That was flipped up by Andreen, and the Pucks will control it. So the Royals doing a good job getting the puck out of the zone, but not really mounting a good counterattack. Oh, this is dangerous. Goes right in front. Backhand. Saved by Terrify. Nice job by Terrify. Another good pad save there. Waved off. Not sure who it was, but somebody owes Terrify a big thank you on the miscue, throwing the puck out in front of the net. Terrify is there to mitigate the damage. And faceoff is going to be in the deep near corner off the stick side of Lola Terrifay. 6:53 left to play, second period action. Your Royals trailing 4-0. Moments of greatness, moments of not so greatness, honestly, is the story of the game. They've looked really strong. Chip in front. Oh, and they score. That goal was written by the lesser-known song by Creedence Clearwater Revival of Unfortunate Son. Just a bad turn of events there as the puck bounced out. Good save by Terrify, but wide open net. I think a blind person with a pipe cleaner could have put that puck in the net. And just like that, 5 golden rings, your Royals are down by a score of 5-0. Puck comes to King. Comes to the outside now. Fighting for it is Andreen. Comes back outside. Here's a chance now. Picked up nicely by Tripp. Here comes Tripp moving up the ice. Tripp with one person to beat. Tripp gets muscled off the puck. Nice back check by the Pucks. But Tripp holds onto it. Tripp looking for a centering try. She's got King. Gets a little help from Eberling. Eberling goes down. In to help out is Bernius. But Bernius puts it right on the stick. This could be dangerous. Could get behind the defense if they're not careful. Nice job there by Andreen. And here's a shot right in front. And another nice save by Terrifay. Definitely one of those games where, despite the 5-0 score, don't look in anywhere near the direction of the goaltender. Terrifay has been rock solid market-wise tonight here between the pipes. Honestly, it's just been inconsistency in my mind by the Royals. They've had some moments of great aggression, great execution, great precision, and then there seem to be moments when they just let down at the wrong time, and the Pucks have been able to capitalize. Comes now around the backside, controlled there, fired up along the boards, tries to hit it to Karacha, cannot. Here's a try in front. Oh, fanned on it. Comes to the outside, dangerous again. Chipped out in front, now here's a chance. This is Hall. Hall's going to bring it up the net. Hall's going to have 2 to get through. She's got help with Karacha. Hall gets around. Nice job by Hall. Hall goes to the net, tries the centering try, can't get it there. Another centering try, tries to tuck it in. Can't get there. She's got to get some help there, folks. Royals really did not do a great job getting down there. Great job by Hall, but she goes down. And if this was soccer, that would be a yellow card, but in hockey, I'm going to agree with the no call as the puck goes into the far corner and the Pucks control, looking to break it up the far side. 5:12 left to play here in the second period. Here come the Pucks, 3-on-2 if they hurry. In they come. Nice little play here. Drop pass. Fans on it. Loose in front again, just like we saw a moment ago. Puck is still loose, and they score. So there's kind of an example of what I've been talking about this game. Greatness followed by mediocrity. There was a great save there. Good defense, got the shot. But the Royals just got to do a better job either smothering the puck or getting it out of that zone. And now with 4:58 left to play, it's a 6-0 hockey game. You know, once you get to this point, you just got to focus on the next goal. One goal at a time. You know, if I'm Coach Alexis, I'm talking to the team like, look, take your eyes off the scoreboard, take your eyes off the time, one goal. Just put one goal in the net. And then once we get one goal, we go for two, and we build from there. Here's a chance by Eberling now. Eberling gets tied up, taken off. Good job by the Pucks. Pucks are showing some good defense in the zone. Stepping up now is King. King throws it around behind the net. Interesting game because the score really does not belie anything that I've seen. You know, typically you would think that in a 6-0 hockey game, one team would be dominant. The Pucks have definitely been stronger and more consistent, but I wouldn't say dominant. Then if it's not a dominant performance, you'd look to the goaltending, but the goaltending has been strong. So it's really just been a matter of breakdowns at the wrong time by the Royals that have put them into this 6-0 deficit. As they're able to clear the zone, good job there by LaForce, and the Pucks will come in offsides. The Pucks with the puck are offsides. 4:04 left to play, 6-0 hockey game, second period action. Southern Girls Hockey League weekend here, one weekend before the tournament. Got to expect your Royals to get a little bit stronger with every weekend, every opportunity to play together. Again, got new players in the lineup who have missed tournaments. We've got two key players out. So, you know, the Royals just really trying to find their identity and dial themselves into some chemistry and rhythm. Not a bad hockey team, despite the 0-8 record, dangerously looking like it could be 0-9 here. But, you know, it's not. Here's Furr, can't quite get a handle on it. Almost a good chance there. After it is King. Good aggressive play by King. So that's what we need to see 24/7 here on the ice by the Royals, is that aggressiveness by King. Comes over to Rafalowski now for the Pucks. Chased by Bernius. Bernius fights or looks to stuff it in. Can't do it. Still pressured over it in. Looks to bring it back to the point. Centering try. Comes right back. Looking for it. Gets it in front. Here's a nice shot. Goes right into the pads. And another save by Terrifly, who is not fooled even in the slightest by the nice setup by the Pucks. 3:15 left to play in the second period. Taking a look back at the season so far, of course, the opening weekend was hurricaned out, putting a delay on things, and now we've got a face-off. Comes back to the outside. This is going to be Eberling at center. She is out there along with... Comes to the outside now, looks back around, chasing after it into the corner is going to be Hall. Comes back around here, now broken out, looks to get a chance on it, flipped right in front. Dangerous there, goes into the corner. Royals a little bit deep here, but good position. I got to say, the Royals are actually in good position. This is, they're playing good hockey. It really seems to be more of a hustle thing. Here's a chance now breaking in, still turning around. They're getting a little discombobulated here. Broke it up, looks to fire it out. Got to just get it out of there in this situation. Still fighting for it. Looks like the Lucky Pucks, as the game has gone on, have just picked up a step against your Royals here. Royals just not looking quite as aggressive. The Pucks feeling some confidence with the 6-0 lead perhaps. Finally looks to break it out. Can't. Going to have to hurry after it. Pucks get there. Throw it back in. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Looks like it caught her behind the leg. It's going to be, looks like 93 Cook, I believe.
She took it to the calf.
Yep. believe it might be Addie Cook.
Yes.
Yeah. It's number 93, Addie Cook, took a puck to the calf. Hurts really bad for a while. I would expect we would see her back. Bruises are fleeting. Glory lasts forever. She is heading back to the bench. I would expect to see her up and walking on that. Pain hurts, but it is temporary. And the face-off now will come back into the corner. 1:58 left to play in the second period. Kate Furr is going to lead out a line of Abby Tripp along with Emery King. Again, these are three young women who have played together before with another franchise. So let's see if they can find some chemistry and get it together. Whistle on the play. Face-off appears to have been on the wrong. Well, looks like maybe one of the pucks had a violation, maybe a little bit too far over the line. Face-off is, I'm going to call that face-off a draw, but the puck's come away with it. Nice save by Terafe. Got to say that Lola Terafe having a heck of a hockey game here. Going to guess she's got to be north of 20 saves at this point, right, Greg? And I mean, I know she's been caught a couple times, but solid goaltending here. Oh, looking for the wraparound. Scary business. Not sure she saw that one. Back there fighting for it is Andreen. Andreen gets it ahead, come out. Now look, here's a chance. This is going to be brought up the ice now by Furr. Here comes Furr looking to bring it up the ice. Furr feeds it up ahead, lands onto a stick. Furr stays with it, though. Kept in, held in by the Royals. Here comes back to Furr. Furr takes a shot, just goes off the side of the net. Furr looks to chip it in front and can't. This one's going to come out of the zone. Waving off the icing, must have been deflected. Bernius gets there, chips it along. Pucks are going to get there next. So there's an indication right there, folks. The pucks were faster into our zone than we were. Here's a shot, dangerous. Kicked aside, another pad save by Terafe. Comes back in front, nobody there. Chasing after it now is going to be Andreen. Andreen tries to get it up to King, but King doesn't see it. Andreen fighting for it again, and now Bernius will have to chase after it. Bernius fires it up to King. King looks to break it out of the zone. King skates with it, takes it to the far side. Good, smart play by King, using all the ice she paid for. Here comes King! Oh, and a nice shot by King. Outstanding play by King, starting out first by using all the ice she paid for, spreading out the play, taking it to the far side, following the lane and coming in with a good shot on goal. But now here's a dangerous moment. Breakaway for the pucks. Pucks come in. Oh! Oh, and a pad save and a beauty. Lola Terafe closes the door on the breakaway with a beautiful pad save. And that's going to do it for the second period. Feel like I'm watching a couple different hockey games at the same time here. There's the game when the Royals seem all in. They're aggressive. They're making good plays. And then it seems like there's the game when the Royals have their foot off the gas. Unfortunately, the pucks seem to be capitalizing on those moments. And I think as we've seen the pucks capture goals, Greg, you've seen their confidence, their momentum, and their aggressiveness pick up, and maybe the opposite true being for the Royals.
Yeah, the pucks just seem to have a step on us this time. They're getting to the pucks first. They're getting the shots off. They're getting away from our players. They're just putting in a little bit more effort. I'd like to see our ladies just take that extra step getting to the play, and that may be the difference in this game for the third period.
Absolutely. I mean, the bottom line in hockey is speed kills, and right now we're getting killed by speed. We're getting killed by effort. But we've seen some good action here. We've seen some, I will say this, from the games I've watched this season, the position play seems much stronger. They seem to be moving things around a little bit more. So, you know, it's a building thing, right? The beauty of the SGHL is while all these games are fun, none of them count. Because we get to that final championship weekend, and as my New York Giants have taught us, a 9-7 record, 9-8 record can win you a Super Bowl. So, if we can just come in, keep building on this. Again, we're missing 2 key players this weekend. If we can show up healthy and all together in that final championship weekend, who knows where it can lead us. All right, so here we go for the opening face-off of the third period. 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Your Queen City Royals in white, moving from right to left. The Lady Pucks of South Florida in blue, moving from left to right.
35-12 shots.
So we're just getting in from our truck outside. Thank you to our outstanding statisticians that we have 35-12 shots here in this hockey game. So, Lola Terafe certainly earning her pay and then some. And then, normally when you see that kind of shot imbalance, you would suggest that, maybe there's a stellar goaltending, but that just doesn't seem to be the case. So puck comes around the outside, looking for the centering try now. Comes around there. The Pucks get there first. Chasing after it into the corner is Andreen. Nice job by Andreen. Here's a shot that gets airmailed into the corner. Chasing after it is King. That's Miller. Miller moves it up. Nice job by Miller. No icing. Finally, we get some break on the generous icing calls. Here come the Pucks looking to move it up the ice through the neutral zone. Nice job by the Pucks. In she comes, got a lot to beat. Oh, and she gets her pocket picked and nicely by the back check there. Comes around the outside. Hall pressures her. Going to get over there is LaForest. LaForest fires it up. Nice job by the Pucks to keep it in. Pucks with the shot. Goes off the Hall. Looks like we have our second casualty of the evening as Hall seemed to take that one in the calf as well. She's definitely favoring that leg a little bit. Here they come. Here's a shot. Goes to the outside. Looks like a screen there. That was a little scary. Not sure that Lola saw that one. Looking to chip it out. Here they come now. Fighting it. Still kept in. Lucky Pucks doing a good job. I said at the onset of the game. Here's a shot now. Pad save and a beauty by Terafe. Chipped out to the outside now. Still fighting for it. And finally, the Royals will give themselves a break. Eberling on the forecheck. Can't quite get a handle on it. Maybe a little bit slacker on that forecheck. Here's a shot. Oh, my goodness. Just caught her as fooled. Feel like Terrafly maybe took that one a little bit for granted there. She had the pad down there. I would like to see her drop and lay that pad all the way on the ice. It careened off the inside and chipped in. Honestly, I'd say that's the first goal, though, that I've seen tonight that I would even come close to calling soft. Yeah. So, all right, Kate Furr out there along with Cook. And on the far side, it looks like we've got Karachi. Puck comes back to the outside. 7-0. Your Royals in a deep hole here. Offsides for the Pucks. So, again, as I said, if you're Coach Alexis, you just want to get that next goal, right? You want to break the goose egg. You want to get that goal. You want to build a little confidence and take from it what you can. Puck circles back around. Lady Pucks bring it into the zone. They do, in across the blue line. Bernius is there. Bernius turns it back, comes back to Eckler for the Pucks. Eckler carries it in. Gets around. Bernius tries to stuff in. Backhand. Nice save again by Terrafly. Puck comes loose to the outside, and now looking to bring it up the ice. That's going to be, I believe, Bernius. Bernius does a good job, tries to get up to Furr. Furr can't gate through 2 people, turns around and break out the other way, gets broken down. Here's a shot, and they score again. Nice play there by Rafalowski as she comes in, really just split the defense. Feel like that play, that's exactly what I've been talking about. I really feel like that play started in the neutral zone. Really could have been a little bit more aggressive in slowing her down there. So Furr out there now with Cook and Karachi. 11:27 run clock here in this 8-0 hockey game. Puck comes to the outside. Now it's going to come back. Cleanly won by the Pucks. Pucks look to bring it into the zone. Pucks looking to get pressure again. Turn to the outside, looking to stuff it in. Nice save there again by Terrafly. I can't say it enough, folks. I know that this is an 8-0 hockey game, but I mean, we have got to be approaching 40 shots on goal here. And Terafe has just been making save after save after save. I might look at that last one as being a little bit soft, but my goodness, the rest of the night she's been putting on a clinic here. We just got to get some offense generated and take a little bit of pressure off here, as the face-off is going to be in the far side corner. We've got Eberling out there, looks like along with Tripp and King, I believe now. So chipped up ahead there. Nice job. This is going to be a chance. 3-on-1 if they hurry. This is going to be Tripp. Tripp's in by herself. Tripp with the shot. Loose. And she scores! Oh, my goodness, dear Abby, write me a letter. Abby Tripp brings it home, butters the biscuit, and your Royals are on the board with an outstanding end-to-end play by number 55, Abby Tripp, who shows us what a little hustle can do. Coach Alexis going to keep that line of Eberling, Tripp, and King out on the ice as they break the seal on the scoreboard. 10-17 left to play. Here come the pucks coming back. Oh, my goodness. Apparently, the Lady Pucks had the answering machine on because they came back and scored in short order, making this a 9-1 hockey game. Little disheartening there, just can tell you from a mentality standpoint, when you score a goal and then have the other team come back so quickly and score, it can really take the wind out of the sails. And the Pucks just seem to be a little bit more organized. Now here comes Eberling. Eberling looks to get around. Eberling skates in. She got two people to beat. She gets a little help there, but not quite enough. Turned back around now. Lost the puck here in the pads. Chipped back ahead. Puck player trips over the puck. Going to come back now to Hall. Hall tries to feed it up ahead to Tripp. Tripp can't control it. Going to come back to Hall. She'll try to organize the game. Oh, no. Hall lost a handle on it. Puck comes back to the Pucks, looking for the center try. Tries to get in front of the net. Two pucks on the doorstep. Not a very good pass here. Looks to break it out. And here they come. This is King fighting through. Here comes King now. King's got it. King gets tied up, goes in on it all over her. Good back check by the Pucks, but a good rush by King. 8:50 left to play, and honestly, folks, what I'm looking to see in a game like this, you're down 9-1, is no quit, right? Want to see that the the Royals still fighting, still trying to get it. Here's King fighting for it again. King tries to get it on net, going to steer it high up, bounces off the boards. Pucks are going to get there. They'll look to whack it out of the zone. Tripp tries to break it up. Puck is going to come down, and Dreen is after it. Bernius is going to be the one to control it, though. Bernius carries it around behind the net. Bernius licks to bring it up the near side. Bernius flips it up. Can't quite get there. Comes back to the outside again. Goes into the corner. Turns back around now. Still fighting for it. Chips it out. Comes right into a puck stick. There's a shot. Goes into the far side corner. There's an example of what I'm talking about, Greg, right? That puck goes in the corner. That really should have been a white jersey there fast. It just looks like we're spectating a little bit at the moments that we need to be investing in the play. Puck comes around the near side. Pucks are going to get there again, starting to become a familiar theme here. Now chasing after it is going to be, I believe that was that was Miller, correction. So Miller is out there along with LaForce. And now here we go. This is going to be Andreen bringing it up the ice. Andreen getting hassled from behind. Good back check just to take it off her stick by the Pucks. Andreen's going to turn around, get back into defense. Miller will take over the forecheck. Miller got a shot off there. Caught the Pucks goaltender a little bit by surprise. Now bringing up the far side are going to be the Pucks. Pucks look to bring it up. They look to skate around, get around Bernius, and back to help is Hall. Looking for the center try. It's right out there. Everybody missed it, though. What a beautiful centering try. Nobody could close the deal. Hall will pick it up and look to bring it up. Gets it up to LaForce. LaForce goes to bounce it off the ball. She had time. Got to go off the boards. Another save by Terrafly. Another thing that'll happen to you, Greg, in a situation like this, once you're down, once you feel like you're on your heels a little bit, you start to panic, right? You have time. You don't know when you think you have less time than you do. Save in front, goes in front. Here's another shot, still loose in front. Couple scary moments, 2 more saves onto the book there. Loose in front again. And finally, this will be a chance for Eberling. Eberling gets the wheels turning. Eberling looks to break it out. She's got to get through 2. Still there. Eberling takes a shot. Oh, my goodness. She had a good shot. There was his shot back. Oh, my goodness. Right on the doorstep again. Good job there. So it's moments of greatness, Greg, right? We're seeing moments of light, moments of greatness. But then in between, what we're seeing is just not.
Yeah, they're just sometimes just standing and watching rather than playing the game. And here we go again. They're moving up.
All right, here comes Fur. Fur goes after it. Fur with a shot on goal goes wide. Getting over there to pick it up is going to be Karachi. She goes down. Here come the pucks the other way. Pucks, this is Grattan, looks to break it in. Ooh, that was offsides. Glad the referee saw it, because I did, and I would have had to have said bad things if the whistle didn't blow. 5:41 left to play, 9-1 hockey game. Greg, I don't think the score really tells the full story. I think in some ways it does. I think it tells the story of, probably 7-8 times we've let our guard down and the pucks have capitalized. But we've seen good goaltending from Terafay. I think you and I are in agreement. It's about effort, right? It's about hustle.
Right there. Well, play wound up being offside, but right there, they just hustled to get to the puck first.
Yep. And honestly, I'm going to say right here, I think this is where we miss Aniva Boyette. She definitely has that go for it, aggressive all the time. And that's when you talk about a player like that, you're not just talking about a player who is in her own right, making plays, but inspiring other people to do the same. And so what we have to look for this weekend is somebody else on the Royals to pick up and play that role. Who's going to be the person that sets the example of hustling for every puck and aggressively going after every different play? And there are certainly some young women out here capable of doing that.
Yeah, I'd look to King, Cook, and Miller as the leaders in that.
Yep. All right, so Fur is out there along with Cook and Karachi. Cook fights for it and controls it, but the pucks come away with it, goes through the skates of Fur, tries to feed it up to Fur. She kind of a little bit of a buddy pass there. Comes back to the outside. Here's a shot, goes wide, bounces off the back of the net. Andreen is there to control. Oh, goes right out in front. Pad saving a beauty. Another pad saving a beauty. Oh, my goodness. I don't think there's much question of who's going to get the MVP here. Puck comes to the outside. Here's the backhand try. Steered aside. Still loose in front. Bodies all over. And finally, Terafay seals the deal. I mean, I got to be honest. In a 9-1 hockey game, you would not expect the player of the game, the first star, going to the goaltender. But I'm guessing we're probably in the 45 save range at this point. Hard to pick somebody else.
Yeah, it's a huge number. She's
yeah.
absolutely getting big in net.
I mean, we've certainly seen some good hustle from a number of other players, but she's played a strong game. I mean, I hate to say it, she's just not getting the help she needs, right? All right, turned around now by the puck's going to be turned around. That's going to be an offsides. 3:08 left to play. We're in run clock here at a 9-1 score. Third period action. Queen City Royals looking to get their first win on the season. Looking like they're going to have to wait a little bit longer, but definitely have seen some things to be excited about here as Andreen looks to fire it up at the boards. Puck's come away with it, though. Puck's looking for it. Center try. Andreen comes back to clean up her own mess. Stick lands back on the outside. Andreen is still there. Andreen just playing multiple roles on that play and another offsides as the puck comes out of the zone. 2:29 left to play as the clock ticks down. Andreen out there along with, it appears to be Tripp and Emery King. Back on defense, I believe we have Bernius and Hall. Face off one cleanly by Eberling. Comes back to the outside, flipped off the boards. Bernius fighting for it, surrounded by pucks, however. Puck comes back to Hall. Hall loses a handle on it. Oh, my goodness. That was just ugly. Looks like Hall lost a handle on it. Puck came right onto the stick of the Puck's player, and Terafey moving the wrong way. And now we're in double digits, 10-1. So 1:45 left to play. Things getting a little bit out of hand here, so it's going to be about how your Royals can react to this game and how they come back. Here's Eberling. Now this is going to be a shot taken off. Here's another chance. Comes the outside by Avi Tripp. Eberling and Tripp, I got to say, the wings of Tripp and King have had a strong game for sure. Looking good with both the centers. Here come the pucks the other way. Looking to turn to the outside. Here's a shot. Save again. Chipped into the corner. Coming up on the 1 minute mark as it's going to be Tripp moving it up the ice. Tripp looking ahead to King. She sees her but can't get over. Now she passes it over and the play just goes just offsides. Looked like Tripp just got a step ahead. You could see what you could see what she was looking at the whole way. You could see Emery King getting into position and just a little bit too close. So, all right, Tripp, King, and Eberling up front. We've got Hall and Bernius on defense. Won cleanly by the pucks, comes back. Chasing after it is going to be Eberling. Eberling looks to circle around, fires it up along the boards. Tripp is back to help out, but it's controlled by the pucks. Oh, a nice centering try. Boy, I got to tell you, that was a pretty goal. Great job by the Pucks. Beautiful insight into the corner. Looked right around. Nice, crisp centering pass. Well controlled by the Pucks player. Good, solid shot to get by Terafey. So right now, the Pucks just looking like the better hockey team all the way around. And, just right there, looks like, just kind of seeing the quit as the buzzer sounds. So there we have it, Greg, 11-1. Pretty disappointing loss to start the weekend here, though we did see some things that we like. I think we both agree the key to success going forward on the weekend, going to be hustle, going to be effort, going to be showing up.
Yep, they're just gonna have to get another step on the play.
Okay.
And that may be all it takes to win the next couple.
All right, so technical issues allowing, or Greg's availability allowing, whatever we figure out, we'll be back here at about 6. What's the game this after? What time's the second game? 6:05 p.m. We'll try to be back here in some form. Until then, the final score: your Queen City Royals won the